What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in for another video. I just wanted to stop in here at the beginning of this one to say Merry Christmas to all you guys. Just hope you guys are having an awesome holiday. You're able to spend it with your friends and your family. Apologize, this video has been a little bit delayed. I ended up actually having some issues with the PTGT, and I was hoping to kind of combine everything into one video, but it ended up being better if we split it into two. So it's been a little bit of extra editing work and things like that, but we're finally getting it up today. I guess my little Christmas present to you guys. Without further ado, guys, let's get into this one. There's a lot of cool like cinematic stuff that I edited together. Took a lot of time, but I'm really happy with how it turned out, so hope you guys enjoy.
I feel alive again, I know I gotta win, and I've been on my way, ain't no abandoning. I feel alive again, I cannot go pretend, and I've been on my way, turn to a better man, yeah. Whether you hate it or love it, it don't really matter to me. I'm at the top of the league, wanna compete, there's levels that you gotta beat. I'm not a sheep with the wolves, I be running with the bulls. I don't be ducking no beef, I be coming for the heads, leaving me fed, eating like Bon Appetit. Look at everyone who doubted it, I made it right here and I'm proud of it. A lot of people doing shit for the gram, a lot of your money look counterfeit. A real baller just moving silence, I'm really enjoying the sound of it. And people would do anything for fame, but don't really know how to handle it. I feel alive again, I know I gotta win, and I've been on my way, ain't no abandoning. I feel alive again, I cannot go pretend.
Well, guys, Christmas is here. At least it sure looks like it. Welcome back for another video. Today we are going to be doing something I've been needing to do to this car for a very long time. What comes in handy when it's dark out, it's snowy, and you can't really see? Well, really nice bright headlights. And that's what we're going to be installing today on the PTGT. Before I do anything more with this car, it's been driving me crazy the way the lights are, the way they look, not having LEDs in this, because all my cars I always put LEDs in. I love the look of them, and they're just so nice when you're driving at night. This car had really cheap eBay LEDs that I put in it like a year and a half ago, maybe now. They lasted only a little over a year, I think, and then one of them actually died, so I ended up getting rid of them and putting halogens in for the time being. Been playing around with what to do for the headlights, but I finally just decided to go ahead and get some more slightly less cheap eBay LED bulbs, and they seem to be really nice quality, a lot better than the ones that I put in it before, and I'm really excited to give them a shot. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. But before we get started with the headlight bulbs, I forgot that I actually have an appointment to get my haircut finally today. This has been growing for months now. I just kind of let it go for fun. I've done this in the past where I'll get it cut and then I just kind of let it grow out a little bit again. When I was a kid, all I got was buzz cuts, so I didn't even know that I had curly hair, but when I got older, I'm like, hey, you know, I might as well keep some of it. So I'm gonna go get a little fresh cut action, and yeah, then we'll head back to the shop and get to work.
1 hour later.
All right, boys, fast forward like 30 minutes, and we got a haircut. Kind of funny looking because I just had to put my hoodie back on and it messed it all up, but it's a little short, but it works. All right, just like that, we are already back at the shop. I'm glad to have finally got this all over with. I feel like I lost 5 pounds of hair. It was so long. Like I said, I've been letting it go for literally months. I think I want to keep up with it now. I've had my moment, and it's nice not having a literal afro all the time. So anyways, back to the LED bulbs. I want to give you guys a quick look at the bulbs that I did get. Like I said, I got them from eBay. I'll try to do an affiliate link thing so that they're down in the description so that you guys can go check them out and help out the channel if you happen to buy them through my link. But like I said, I was actually shocked at how good the quality of these was when I first pulled them out of the box. These are the 905 bulbs, which I believe are going to be our fog lights and our low beams. You can see for yourself, it's actually really good quality stuff. A lot of times these little plastic rings that go around the base actually suck. They're really cheap plastic, and while these are plastic and like I could see some potential for them to break, they're actually pretty decent quality, even though they did go with that design route. The screw placement and everything, the way the screw goes in, it all looks like, you know, pretty solid considering that they're a cheap bulb. So really excited. The ballast is all sealed and everything, and it doesn't have the little fan in the ballast, which I think is a very big failure point on a lot of bulbs that have the little fan to cool the ballast. And also the ballast area is a lot smaller on these. It's basically like a little resistor so that these lights work properly in the car. The color rating is 6K on these, so they're going to be a tiny bit more blue than what I ran in this thing before. I know a lot of people like to run 8K because they have a nice blue tone to them, but I only like a little bit of blue. I don't like it to be too crazy like that. This should give them a nice crisp look. I'm really excited to see how they look. God, this car is filthy. Thank you, Winter, for that. But I'm actually actually going to be pulling the whole front bumper off to do this job and probably pull the headlights out. You do not have to do it that way. Anybody who's wondering like how this job is done, you can just go up through the fender. There's actually a little access panel where you can get at the low beams up in there, but you can't really get at the high beams very well. I suppose you could reach way up in there and get them, or you could just take the fender liner out. You have some options, but I like just pulling the bumper off because then I have the freedom to move the headlights forward and make sure the bulbs are in there and secure. And also my car is very easy to remove the bumper because I just have zip ties on each side holding it up here. There's the like 4 bolts I think that hold it from there once I remove the grill. You might say I've modified it to be a little bit easier to remove, but it shouldn't be too bad. So let's go ahead and knock this out. Yo, there was so much snow packed in underneath the intercooler. That is hilarious. I found out that there is actually one screw still up under here somewhere. I forgot about that. So I'm not gonna like completely remove the bumper. This is as far as it's coming off. All right, pull our 4 bolts out and now our headlight's free. Still a tight fit in there even with everything being taken apart, just because this car is lowered and I didn't take the time to jack it up, which would make it a lot easier to pull the headlight out. But with turning the wheel, you can just barely reach up in there with the right wrench and get it out. Now that I got it out, I'm gonna go ahead and throw our new LED bulbs in. Throw our 9005 in for our high beam. And this part, lining up, making sure you got the knobs in there correctly to twist it into place. It's so much easier with it out of the car. There we go, that's twisted in all the way. Our 9006 in for our low beam. There she is, all twisted into place. Thankfully, before it was too late, I discovered that the turn signal bulb was actually cracked. I don't know if that happened when I was pulling it out or if it like just recently happened or not, because it was working like yesterday when I drove the car. It's completely shot, but thankfully had another set of them laying around, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw these new halogen ones in for our turn signals on both sides. They are pretty bright. God dang. I'm really hyped on that. That is a nice color too. It's not like super blue or anything, but it's still kind of crystally white. Just a tiny bit more on the blue side. It's like perfect. I'm really hyped on that. That's awesome. Oh, another thing we have left to do is throw the fog lights in, which I'm going to do really quick off camera because it's going to take me 3 seconds. And then we'll go ahead and throw the front end of the car together and see how they look out in the dark. Once I got the bumper mostly on, I suddenly remembered that I forgot to put one of the bolts in this headlight, which is going to drive me insane. So I am going to fix that tomorrow, but I just want to see this thing with the lights on tonight and get our first little peek at it. Tomorrow I'll go ahead and fix that. I went ahead and threw 1 screw in our fender liner over here on the left side. That's why the bumper fitment's a little bit whack over here. You can kind of see. We're going to go ahead and pull this thing out and get a final look at what these new headlights look like. They've been mixed matched with halogen for a while and it's been driving me crazy, so I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and pull it out.
Pretty motherfucker, man.
Oh guys, it is so cold out tonight, but the lights are incredible. They turned out awesome. I think these were the perfect choice too. The color rating, because like I said, I'm not a big fan of super blue bulb. I might be able to go for like a 7K maybe, or even an 8K, but 8K always seems like it would be too blue to me, but maybe it wouldn't be too bad. But I honestly really like this 6K color rating. I think they work with the car really well. The only thing is it makes this stand out very badly, which is my halogen license plate bulb that is actually a little too bright too. It was the only bulb I could find local. I needed a new one because, you know, that's something you can get pulled over for these days. If any of you guys have any recommendations of places to look for LED bulbs for like the interior, like license plate bulbs and little bulbs like that, there's not too many places you can find them. They're a little bit hard to find by part number and stuff that'll work in them. So be sure to let me know down below. I would really appreciate it. That is something else that I need to do and I need to upgrade on. Actually, both of my cars. The interior lights would be really awesome if they were LED. I love the way they turned out. Tomorrow we're gonna get some more footage with them, do some driving and see how they are driving at night and all that kind of fun stuff. I don't want to drive it right now because the bolt's missing and, you know, I only have 1 bolt in the 1 fender liner, so, you know, I'm just gonna take it easy. But tomorrow is gonna be fun though. We'll get these finished up then and we'll have some more fun with the PTGT. But you guys are gonna have to wait till the next episode to see how that goes. Moments after that last clip was filmed, I actually made a mistake when I was parking the car and I broke something on the car, and you guys will see that in the next video. Also, we ended up finding a couple other little issues with the car that night and that next day, and I ended up doing things to fix them, and I still have a few things that need to be done on the car as we speak. I'm running out of cars to drive, bro. But that's all gonna be in the next little PTGT episode. It's gonna be a really good one as well, but I just felt like it would be better if we split these into two. Everybody likes lights, right? There's videos that I made about lighting and stuff like that, and LEDs and stuff have gotten really good response in the past, so I figured, you know what I mean. But again, that next episode is going to be a good one, so be sure to stay tuned. I think Heater Core Part 3 might be out next though. I'm not sure. And then we'll be coming out with a couple other GT videos after that, so I'm excited. Anyways, guys, again, thank you so much for tuning in for this one. I hope you enjoyed. Hit the thumbs up button if you did, and comment down below if you have any questions or just anything you'd like to say. And again, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have an awesome Christmas, and thank you for taking a moment. Check out this video. I love you all so much. God bless, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.